Hi, welcome to my channel, Sparkling Glue. So glad to have you here today. So we're going to work on a little, I'm guessing I'm calling it a Mother's Day kind of gift, but really it can be for anything. I just thought it would be really nice that Mother's Day's coming up. And it's pretty easy to make. I'm just using a 12 by 12 double-sided cardstock. You really don't need anything larger than an 8 by 8. So if you don't have 12 by 12 and you want to use 8 by 8 or any size you have, you'll see when we cut it up. So I have a cutting guide here, and I also did a little diagram showing you where the pieces are cut out on a 12 by 12. I'll have this for free in my Ko-fi shop. The link will be below if you want the cutting guide. And as far as the paper, just use whatever you have on hand. And let me just show it to you. So it just turns into, by using 2 sheets, we're making a little book with flip pocket pages. And I added some of the tags from this paper. I'll show you what I did. And it has 2 straight pockets and 2 angled pockets. And then also these little, I'm calling them booklets, so they can be individual cards to write things. And all right, so let me show, oh, and here's the great part. This just fits into a regular envelope. I think I got this package maybe at the dollar store or at Walmart, I'm not sure. So this is a standard, I think it's a 9 by, let me look, let's see. It's 9.5 by, looks like a little over 4. So just a standard envelope. You can put your gift right in here and mail it off to Mom. So anyway, let's go ahead and, oh, let me show you the paper. So this particular paper, I used Watercolor Garden by DCVW. And here, I'll show you. And they have in this paper collection these really pretty tags, and so that's what I ended up cutting out and adding throughout most of the book. But again, you can use any, oh, and then this. I thought this was so pretty. I'm trying to figure out what I could use these for. So all different words, but they're long, so I was having to put them sideways. So like I did happy and I made it a tuck. But maybe on a bigger, different size folio, these would be so cute. And I'm pretty sure you can see them. So it has the gold foil on them, but it also has floral in the words. And I just thought this might be really cute for some sort of project, not sure what yet. Again, and then the little tags were really just cute, but you could use anything you want. I'll link this below. Amazon may have it, and also Office Supply. I think they're less expensive there, but I'll see what links I have that I could share with you guys. So that's that. And I got this new cutting board. And reason being is one of my subscribers on YouTube told me about the cutting board. The cutter I was using has a trimmer, and it got me thinking maybe I could find a full board that I could do both on without switching back and forth while we're videoing. So I'm going to give it a try. I will link this below too in case you're interested. I'm going to tell you the one thing is taking me it's a little hard to get used to. The cut, it's right here where it cuts, and typically your slider is centered in the middle of your cut. It's not. In this one, the cutter is at the very end. So that's a little different. And then the scoring, you kind of have to get used to where you have to push it up against this to get it to score the right measurements, but I think I might have gotten it. So this is the paper we're going to use to show you how to do it, and it is also from DCWV, and it's called Floro Couture, and it's very pretty, so we'll use that. And when you do get these paper packs, they have the hole. So I'm just going to line this up on the 12 and cut. And then you get rid of the little hole to hang the paper. I'm sure that's what they use for display. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting. I'm not sure how much I'm going to follow along the pictures, but you can use that if it helps you. So for the base on the first page is 8 by 8. And so I'm just going to go ahead and line it up with the 8 and cut. And then turn it and cut at 8. And to score, we're just going to push it up against right here, this peachy orangey color, and I'm scoring at the 4, or you can just fold in half, whatever you prefer. So, and this is making the first part of our booklet. Okay, now you have this piece here, which if you want to follow the guide, we can. And we're going to cut it at 4 by 5. And this is already at 4, so I'm going to go ahead and just go down to the 5 and cut. And this is our angle pocket. And you can cut it any angle you want, but what I'm going to do is I'm just lining up the 2 corners, and I'm going to go ahead and cut. And now you have 2 angle pockets. And the next piece, so it's 8 and 4 and it's already cut, and you're just going to line it up on the 4-inch side, and we're going to score at 1/2. And this is going to make your little flip page. I'll show you. And it's going to go in to any of your pages that you want as a flip page. Okay. And our next piece here, you're going to cut 2 pockets and then 1 little strip, a decorative strip. So you're going to cut at 3. And then you're going to cut another one at 3. So you have 2 straight pockets at 3. And then, oh, let me show you. And then this is just a decorative strip that can go on the pocket, and you can do it like a little belly band or just a decorative strip, whatever you like. Okay, so that's our first page right here. For our second one, again, you're going to cut 8 by 8. So, and this again, you can either fold it or score at your 4. And I'm going to turn this one the other way. But you can use different types of colored paper or whatever you want. I'm just doing it so it has, so it's flipped the other way. And then this piece here is already cut, and it is your flip. So just go ahead and line it right up and score at 1/2 to make your little flip pocket. Okay. And then what you have left here is this. And it's lined up, it's 12, and it's already by 4, I believe. So what you're going to do is just cut this at 6. And then you have your 2 booklets, and you can score at 3 or fold in half. So score at 3, and again at 3, and fold in half. And again, I'm just switching the sides so it has some variations. All right, So let's put this to the side, and we'll go ahead and bring back all our pieces and we can assemble. So I'm using my long arm stapler, but you can put it together any way you want. And then just decide which way you want the paper to be. So if you do it where they're folding inside the same way, then every other page except the middle will have two different pages. Fold it this way, and then they're more the same on every page. So it's just a matter of what you want and which you want the front to be. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I want is the staple on the outside to be smooth, and I'm just lining it up, and I'm going to do 3. And if you don't do this perfectly straight or you don't like it, just take the staple out and do it again. I've done that many a times and it's really fine. Okay, so now we have our book. I'm just going to push down. Okay, and just depending on what you want to do with your flips, so this one, since I have that side, I'm going to go ahead and put this pattern here, and also what's nice is when you glue this down it sort of blends in. So let's grab some glue, and again I'm using my 3-in-1, and just put some glue, and go ahead and line this up to the score line, but not over it, because you want it to be able to fold, but push it up as far as you can. And it's the same size as your book, so you can just go ahead and line it up at the top and bottom, and give your glue a minute to dry. And now you have one of your flips. And then you have to just decide where you want your other flip to go. And I'm going to probably just do the same thing. I don't know, maybe I'll turn it. What do you think? Like that. So, and this probably would be pretty with 2 different types of paper that all coordinate. I think would be nice. You could even use some solid in here. If you want to have more room to add writing or some other things. Like I said, I'm doing this, it's a Mother's Day, but it can be anything you want. It can just be a little journal, and then the pages you put in maybe have lines instead of flowers. Okay, so now we have. And then you're just going to add, so remember you have 2 angle pockets, 2 straight pockets, and 2 little booklets. So this is just a preference on where you want your things. So if I want to do an angle pocket here, I'm just going to go ahead and put a little glue on the outsides, a little stringy. And then I'm just lining this up to the bottom and the side. And now you have a corner pocket. And so here, the straight pocket, if you don't like this showing like this, which, you know, I mean, it's okay. I turned my pocket this way, because I wanted it on the flip page, and I had it this way. And then the little belly band piece I added like this, and then you can slide things into the pocket as well. And so because I folded it up, I only put glue on 2 sides instead of 3. So I'm doing just the bottom and the side, and then lining that up right here. And so now you have a pocket, but that's open on these two sides. And then for the little belly band, I'm doing it just the opposite. Wow, that's a lot of glue. I'm doing it on the opposite side. And then I'm just putting glue on the top and the bottom. And now you have a little tuck spot with the pocket. And we have another flip, another corner, just depending on where you want it. And I'm not sure, but that might be pretty, just like that there. Break up the pattern a little. And let's just put some glue on the side and bottom and glue it on. And we have one more pocket, and just depending on where you want it, I think I'm just going to put mine right there. And this one I'm gluing in on 3 sides, so the two sides and then the bottom, and I'm just going to push it right up against the fold, and it is the same size as your book, so it should fit, but if you do need to trim it a little, then go ahead. And now you have another pocket here. And then you have your little booklets, which you can slide into pockets. Here, I don't know, yeah, this will fit here if you want to do something like that. You can glue it on the book. You can just add it in. You could make it another, like a little flip here if you want, because since everything is pretty much the same size, everything will fit on any page, except the flip pages are a little shorter, right? They're 1/2 inch, so just keep that in mind that some of your longer pieces won't fit, but everything else will. And all right, so that's pretty much our little folio, and like I said, I have glue on my envelope, but fits perfectly right into a regular standard envelope. I don't know what the postage is, but you can then just mail it off after you're done decorating. And all right, so guys, I hope you are able to make some fun things with this and have maybe a nice little Mother's Day present for either mom or someone who is a mom that you want to send a gift to. And like I said, the cutting guide will be, it's for free on the Ko-fi shop, and I'll put the link in there below. Anyway, thanks so much for crafting with me. I hope you guys have an awesome day and keep sparkling. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.